All right, let's talk about training your brain. We're going to skip the usual advice and dive right into some hands-on exercises that will seriously sharpen your mind, boost your focus, and maybe even change how you think about, well, thinking itself.
You ever have those days where you just feel like you're in a mental fog? Maybe you're a little unfocused, or your memory just isn't hitting on all cylinders. It's a super common feeling. But here's the thing, you don't just have to live with it. Your brain is like a muscle, and it absolutely loves a good challenge. And look, I'm not just going to tell you to meditate or do some breathing exercises. Those things are great, for sure. But today is all about active training. We're talking about fun, powerful drills that you can feel working almost immediately and that build real, lasting mental strength. So we're kicking things off with Level 1, Instant Brain Boosts. These are simple exercises you can do in like 60 seconds or less to wake up your brain and get sharp no matter where you are.
Let's actually do one together, right now. Look at the screen. Your job is to say the color of the ink the word is written in, not the word that you read. So for this one, the answer is red. Feel that? That little mental hiccup? Let's break down why that just happened.
It's surprisingly tough, isn't it? You can literally feel your brain pause for a split second, fighting its own automatic habit of just reading the word. That tiny moment of friction, that's exactly where the workout is.
The science behind this is called the Stroop effect. By making your brain ignore one thing, the word, and focus on another, the color, you're giving the front part of your brain an amazing workout. This is what strengthens your ability to concentrate and be more mentally flexible. Okay, let's try another one. This is a hand coordination drill. So put your hands up. With your left hand, make a peace sign. With your right hand, make an OK sign. You got it? Okay, now switch them. Left hand OK, right hand peace sign. Now try to go back and forth, a little faster. This simple move forces the two halves of your brain to talk to each other, which is a great boost for coordination and focus.
And there are a ton of these little 60-second drills. You've got the Schulte table, where you find numbers on a grid to train your peripheral vision, or try simple things blindfolded, like signing your name. That strengthens your sense of space. Even just simple finger exercises can wake up those neural pathways in a pinch.
Okay, so those are the quick fixes. Now, let's go to Level 2, which is all about rewiring your habits. This is where we take that idea of a brain workout and weave it into your everyday life to build new neural connections over time. And one of the most powerful, simple tools you have for this is something you already have with you all the time, your non-dominant hand. Seriously, just using your other hand for simple tasks is an incredible way to challenge your brain. I mean, think about it. Brushing your teeth, stirring your coffee, even just scrolling on your phone for a minute. When you try these with your non-dominant hand, you force your brain to get off autopilot. It has to pay attention and fire up totally new pathways, which is exactly how you build a more flexible, resilient brain.
This all gets to a really crucial idea, the difference between using your brain passively versus actively. So instead of just mindlessly scrolling, maybe play a strategic game like chess or Sudoku. Instead of grabbing the calculator for a simple tip, try doing the math in your head. It's all about choosing the slightly more challenging path to keep your mind sharp and engaged.
Here's the principle to live by. Our phones and devices are amazing, but they should be there to assist you, not replace you. When we let them handle all our memories and all our calculations, our own mental muscles start to get weak. You gotta train your memory just like any other muscle.
And that brings us to our final and I think most important level. We've talked about quick drills and daily habits for a sharper mind, but the real question is, why? Why do we want a sharper tool in the first place? What are we trying to build with it?
To figure this out, we can look to the field of positive psychology. It's a really fascinating shift in perspective. Instead of just focusing on what's wrong with people and how to fix it, it asks, what makes life worth living? What helps people truly flourish? So the first layer of this is called the pleasant life. This is all about maximizing positive emotions and just plain feeling good. It's about practicing gratitude for what's happened, savoring what's happening now, and having optimism for the future. It's the foundation.
But just feeling happy isn't the whole story. The next level is the good life. This is all about engagement. It's about figuring out what your unique character strengths are. Maybe you're super creative or a great leader or incredibly kind. And then finding challenges where you can use those strengths so intensely that you get into a state of flow, where time just seems to disappear.
And that leads us to the very top, the meaningful life. This is where you take those unique strengths of yours and you use them in service of something that's bigger than just you. It could be your family, your community, a cause you believe in. This is where that deep, lasting sense of purpose and fulfillment really comes from.
Okay, so how do we connect everything? How do those little brain drills we started with connect to this huge idea of a meaningful life? Let's put it all together into a really clear framework.
It comes together beautifully in what's called the PERMA model. It's a fantastic summary. P is for positive emotion, E is for engagement, R is for relationships, M is for meaning, and A is for accomplishment. Think of this as your roadmap, not just for a sharper brain, but for a flourishing life. And guess what? A sharp mind helps you nail every single one of these.
So, let's just quickly recap the journey, right? We start at level 1, using those quick, simple drills to sharpen our focus right now. Then we move to level 2, building habits that challenge our brain every single day. And we do all of that in service of level 3, directing all that brain power toward living a more meaningful and fulfilling life.
And that leaves us with one final big question. Sharpening your mind is a powerful thing to do, but the real adventure begins when you decide what you're going to build with that tool. So, what will it be for you?